A lot of men are capping for the net.
Capping for the net.
Imagine.
Can't rate them man there. Capping for the net. Can't stand them man there.
All my guys are ballers.
50 pounds.
Ballers.
And the 20 pounds.
Ballers. How was the Christmas party then?
Listen, we had a discussion on the last pod, or a couple pods ago, where we said that things are gone at the Christmas parties.
Mm-hmm.
And that
What did we
people
say?
fall off.
Yeah, and we also said 1 in 4 cheat. 1 in 4 relationships. Did you see any? Obviously, you're black, and black men don't cheat, so we'll exclude you.
Come on.
Did anyone else? Did you see any shenanigans?
Do you know what? I didn't.
Hmm?
So I will say that your fact must be capping for the net, because no, I didn't see any. I didn't see any infidelity.
Yeah, but
It's infidelity, isn't it?
yeah, it's infidelity. But the thing is, yeah, a lot of the fornication doesn't take place.
Oh,
It doesn't take place on a dance floor.
Hey, okay.
Do you know
nah,
what I'm saying?
Listen, yeah.
And
Do
you
you
was
know
in a
what?
dance floor.
It could have happened. It could have happened after.
It could have happened after. Yeah, you're
Someone
right.
might have crashed the 4-5 after.
Crushed the 4 fizzy.
Crashed the 4 fizzy, but yeah, not that I saw, because they know I'll snitch on them, bro. No. But it's funny. It's funny because we discussed falling off, and I distinctly remember saying that I cannot fall off. It's impossible for me to fall off.
Is what you said.
It can never happen in the whole of life.
So did you cap for the net?
Listen,
I don't know why capping
know
for
what?
the net is so funny.
all these men
for
are
the
capping for the net.
Yeah, so what happened? Did you fall off?
Of course I didn't fall off.
Okay.
Because the reason I didn't fall off,
Okay.
it can't happen.
Okay.
It can't happen.
So you, at no point.
At no point.
Okay, so
did I fall
what
off.
time did the party start?
So I had my first drink at about 6:30,
Yeah.
and then I think we finished at about midnight.
So from 6:30.
So if my calculations are correct,
Yeah.
that is a lot of hours.
So within 24 hours of starting your first drink, did you fall off at any point?
I did fall off. I fell off in the morning, but we'll get to that. So I just want to drop a little something on the people, because there's a new drink which no one's ever heard of, and it's a serious drink. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, the drink is called Wine Hito, inspired by the famous mojito. So Wine Hito, yeah.
Okay.
So it was like one of those prepaid bars, yeah, where there's like bottles of wine, bottles of prosecco, all of that, yeah.
Wow.
So
your company like you lot.
no, it was whack.
Your company
I'll be
like
real.
you.
There was some fizzy beer that was very fizzy and butters.
But what was the spend though? What did they put behind the bar?
It must have been
10, 15?
one bag,
Relax.
probably one rack.
One bag.
Listen, there was no spirits.
What?
How are you telling me free bar and there's no proper liquor?
So how did you fall off then if there was no spirits?
That's because I was drinking some Fugazi red wine. Am I 70, bro? About red wine.
You was drinking red wine at a motive.
At a motive, they got me drinking prosecco and red wine.
Out of the glass. How did you hold it?
Bro, it was a martini glass as well.
What,
I was holding it real
So
fancy.
you put the
was
glass
in
in
there.
between the fingers.
in between the middle and the index finger, just resting. But yeah. So basically, I was at the bar and one guy, I can't remember his name, but he was waved and he was like, "Oh, can I get a mojito?"
You know his name. You just don't want to
I
expose
can't remember his name. I can't remember his
At
name.
your work.
I don't work
That
with
is
him.
rude.
I don't know who he is. I
That
don't know
is
who he is. I
rude.
don't know who he is.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what he told me his name was. But hopefully he doesn't listen to the podcast. But he was like, "Oh yeah, can I get a mojito?" And then the woman was like, "Oh, you don't have any spirits." And I was like, "What a cheap company!" And we were just all laughing. And she's like, "Sorry, we don't have any spirits, but you've got like wine and prosecco." And he was like, "All right, cool. Make it with anything, any alcohol. Just make it."
Yeah.
And then she backed out the bottle of white wine, and then made a mojito, but with white wine.
She made the mojito with wine.
With wine.
Whoa. Whoa.
No cap.
Wait, how does that work then? So obviously you've got the ice, you've got the mint.
Glass of white wine.
Yeah.
She's put crushed ice.
Yeah.
She's put the mint leaves.
Yeah.
She didn't even put sugar.
No
She
sugar.
just put she put a lime in there, and it was half-hearted. It wasn't even proper, but
she put the lemon. Is there lemon in?
No, that's some next one.
Okay.
But
whoa.
that's the next one. But yeah, I was like, you know what, that looks all right. Let me get one of those as well.
What's the verdict?
It was buff.
Swear.
It was actually proper nice. Yeah, it was proper nice.
Swear.
But yeah.
What is that something that I could probably ask for? Like, okay, on a night out.
I wouldn't.
Let me get the wine heater.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You're not gonna look very good.
Swear. Fam,
With the
did
wine
they
heater.
go in a cocktail glass as well?
It was in a wine glass.
Oh, that's mad.
It was actually in a wine glass.
That's mad. With crushed ice.
Wine heater. Yeah.
So that's what made you throw up this
No.
morning?
I only had one of those. But
So
anyway.
what made you throw up?
So it's Friday right now. Yeah.
What made you throw up?
Aggressively, violently. So anyway, it was all red wine.
Oh, that was coming out.
All I saw was red wine.
Red wine.
All I saw was Chivas Rojo, bro. All I saw was red wine. And yeah, so I woke up this morning and I couldn't even move properly. I was lagging. I was just like, yeah, this is crazy. I've got work today. Threw up and I was like, okay, well, where am I going? Where can I go?
Rate? So I don't even know if we said this in the. I don't know if we said this in the podcast, yeah. But what I don't rate is when there's a Christmas party or there's a work deal, there's a social
To set up
on a weekday, yeah, and then you've got work the next morning. It's not that I don't rate that the party's in the midweek. I don't rate the people that call in sick the next day.
Look, you knew what you signed up for, but I did it. But I still worked though. I just worked from home.
Oh, did you?
I worked from home.
Oh,
yeah.
did you?
Listen, they had me on calls and my belly was rumbling.
Oh, was you actually on the phone?
Yeah.
I swear.
And
Fucking hell,
my belly was rumbling. I thought I was gonna pass out. I was so hungry.
You bust case.
Man.
You actually bust case.
Yeah, bus case. I got to work from home today. If I went to the office, oh my god, it would have been a big mess.
Fam, do you know what? I personally would have gone into the office, but I would have. I'm new in my office. I'm not sure what I would have done. Firstly, I wouldn't have been that fucked. That's the first.
Do you know what? I think I can't really drink too much anymore. You know.
It's because you're getting old, man.
Yeah, I'm actually getting old, man. I can't.
Well, you
even
now
hack it.
25.
26. Call me 26.
26.
In a month's time, I'm 26.
That's halfway to 50 now, basically. You're basically 50 now.
The maths isn't exactly right, but
You're basically 50 though.
I'm basically.
But
50.
the way we process alcohol, like we wrote my sister off for her 18th birthday, written off.
Cat
Like,
D.
I can't even.
Cat D.
I can't even go into like the details.
Let me
but
hit this light.
She was hit this
What
light.
do you mean by written off?
You gonna smoke a J, bruv?
I'm gonna hit the light.
Bruv, that looked like you fucked up
Yeah,
my light.
let's talk. That looks a bit.
Wait, try it again. Fam, you actually scared me. What was I gonna say? Yeah, this little girl, 18 years old, my little sister, written off. Next
And
day,
she's like
she said
5'1" as well. Like she's actually little.
she's tiny, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I feel calm." Next day,
So
She was like,
mad.
I had a bruv.
That's
way
how I used to
she
be.
was written off
Bro, she was sleeping
in the club,
on the floor.
lifeless.
Like, not on the floor, in the booth.
She was sleeping in the booth, bruv. And
Mad.
the next day, she said, "Yeah, I feel calm," and I felt worse than her. I
felt
probably
rough.
felt worse than I felt rough.
I felt rough, man.
But anyways, that comes with age, man.
But
Just-
yeah, when I have a drink, I always feel it now. And I get bad hangovers now as well.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's when I drink with volume, because even if I have, let's say, for example, 3 pints, yeah, the next day I will feel I'll feel it at work. If I go out in the evening on a weekday, I will feel rough the next day.
Yeah.
But I know 3 beers isn't enough to make you feel rough. But I think it's just age, man.
Yeah, but like you said with volume, like I don't really like to drink beer because it's actually just it's just
too
not
much.
meant to be in your body.
It's
like
too
there's
much
too
alcohol.
much liquid in your body.
Yeah.
That's why you're just like pissing all the time.
Well, I
it's
thought
just
it was
not the
just
one.
me.
It's not the one.
Yeah.
It's not made for me, bro.
So you fell off, confirmed.
Well,
But no one saw you fall off though, which
that's
is
the
good.
thing.
You
Like,
can hold your head up
it's
high.
like when they say if a tree falls in a forest when no one's there, does it make a sound? If you fall off and no one's there to witness, you didn't fall off. So
It's true.
I've maintained my 50-0 record,
It's true.
extended it to 51-0.
I wouldn't say 50 and 0 because I've seen some I've seen some L's. I've seen some L's.
Listen, I've taken some big losses when it comes to drinking, but
I've seen a couple of L's.
What do you mean? What, live in the motive? I don't think I've fallen off in the motive.
Not in the motive, but do you know what it is? As waved and as finished as you are, you've always got the presence of mind to take yourself out. Like, for example, when we went when we went to Zebrano's in is it Soho? I wish I could show the video right now.
What's it called?
Zebrano's.
No, I've never been there.
Zebrano's Carnaby Street.
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, we'll when I show you the video,
Are you sure
you'll
it's
know.
me? Are you
Yeah,
sure it's me?
I can bring up the video now. And how am I, bruv? How am I feeding this guy bread? Are you a pigeon?
Oh,
This
my
guy,
God.
bro, lifeless, lifeless, standing up, asleep, standing up.
I was resting.
This guy, honestly,
I was resting.
talking about sleeping though. What's your prediction for AJ Ruiz?
You know what? I actually think my guy Joshua is going to get knocked out, man.
Swear.
But by the time this drops, the result.
No,
will
but
be out there.
it'll be interesting. Like looking back, like once
yeah,
it
I'll
drops
say
to
this
see
now.
what you're.
I'll say Joshua looks in fantastic shape. He looks a lot lighter, yeah? I think he's like 16 stone 12 or whatever. So he's lost a lot of weight. He'll be quick. He looks good, but I just don't think he's got the skills to fight. He'll have to. He hasn't got the techers. He'll have to knock him out. So he might be quicker. I might catch him a couple more times. But
Will he still have the power?
I think AJ's definitely still going to have the power because this guy, you've seen him
That
bang out
is
guys.
rude.
Like they were talking in the group chat today, and they're like, "Oh, he can't knock him out. He can't, bro. If Joshua bangs you,
and he catches you sweetly,
he doesn't even need to catch you nice because it's going to be peak."
Do you know what's funny? Yeah, so we was at work today, and they was having this whole debate about AJ Ruiz and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And some man really.
What are most people leaning towards?
So some man are saying, not some. Everyone basically is saying Ruiz.
Yeah.
But obviously, because AJ's British and Nigerian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, come on, AJ, do your thing, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I don't really know boxing too tough, so I can't even say technically who's a better boxer. I've heard that AJ isn't the greatest technically, but all I've seen is he's got a hook on him. He's got a bang.
He's got an arsenal.
He's got a bang. But what is funny is someone mentioned, I know girls were present, but it's just like they were saying how AJ has kind of been like he's lost his confidence.
You know what? I think because he gave up. He quit. You saw the fight, innit? The first one.
I saw it.
He spat his gum shield out, and he was like taking too long on the ropes, and the ref was like, he was just wasting time. Like he wanted it to get called off. Man.
Yeah,
he quit, bro.
But they were saying like this isn't really like from what I've seen. I don't feel like AJ grew up fighting like.
No, I don't think he did.
But Ruiz apparently this is his bread and butter. Like he grew
Ruiz
up
said he claims that he was fighting at 5 years old,
scrapping.
But you know these Mexican
What are you
brothers,
fighting at 5 years old for, bro?
Man was getting involved in the gang initiations, everything, punching guys up.
Why is man scrapping man up, blood? Big man thing.
Gosh,
what can you
bro.
scrap someone for at 5 years old?
5 years old.
Do you know what? That's reception, you know.
Listen,
Or year one.
But Ruiz though, he's got heart though because he got put down, got straight back up and just banged out Joshua. So
yeah. What's interesting
It'd be a good fight, man.
What I was gonna say though is they were saying that AJ has lost confidence or whatever, and somehow girls got brought up into the conversation.
Yeah,
and it's just like how quickly AJ went from being every girl's hubby.
Yeah,
every single girl.
Yeah, it's true.
That has eyes. was his that was hubby.
That was Bay.
That was Bay. And as soon as he lost, girls don't even know the reason why. Like they don't know the intricacies. I know some girls will probably know boxing, whatever. But I'm gonna say majority are the ones that just love off AJ because he's a big brother, handsome brother. Winning was the main thing, right? As soon as he lost, a lot of girls come off the bandwagon. And now the new Bay is who? Ovi. That's the new Bay.
Ovi, fam.
And it's just interesting because like when you're winning, you're actually that guy or you're that girl.
Yeah, it's true.
But once you lose at anything in life,
it's true, man. But
you're no longer the person.
Boxing is like one of those sports where it's mad because if you've got a loss on your record, it's almost like a shit record. So you could be 35-1 and it's not a good record. It
doesn't look good.
Yeah, so it
doesn't look good
unless you're unbeaten. It's not very good,
bro. There's times when we'll be playing clubs, and as soon as we get the first L, disband the club.
Like, look at them
and start it all up again.
Just to put it in perspective, I think Wilder's 42 wins, 1 draw. I think that's his record.
He ain't lost.
No losses.
He ain't lost.
But most people don't put respect on his name.
The draw,
and he's undefeated.
Do you know what's mad though? Yeah, is I would have thought that Wilder, because like I said, I don't really know boxing. I would have thought that Wilder has had a couple of L's, because the way they talk about Wilder,
he looks like every fight he looks like he should lose.
But I've heard he's got the mad thing in that right. Is it the right hook or the
both
right,
hands?
The right,
either hand, but yeah, that right hand,
bronze bomber. Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Swear, but yeah, it's just mad. Like, if you're not winning, you're no longer the guy.
You're a waste man as well. Like,
you're
the rest
a waste
of us.
man. You might as well be one of us now, AJ. Big man thing.
You can jump on the podcast, AJ.
Yeah, but it was just interesting because, like, obviously there is truth to it, but it's just so interesting how
it's the air of invincibility that AJ has, because like I said, I don't really hold him in like regard technically as a boxer, but I did feel like he wouldn't lose. Like I felt like he can't lose because he's just too athletic, too powerful, and eventually he'll land on you and it's curtains if he bangs you. Yeah. So I was shocked when he lost. I was shocked. Like, I remember when he fought Klitschko. Do you remember? I think I might have even watched it with you.
We might have watched it together.
And then AJ got put down. I was like,
that was the first time he got knocked down.
AJ's gone down. Like, we were baffed. Like,
trust.
So
because you idolise him, innit?
We view him as invincible.
Yeah. Facts. So just
an
interesting point.
Based on the first fight, I can't really see how he can turn it around. What he can add to his game to turn it around, unless he gets the KO.
Man, it's just he's got speed now. But
I don't know though, because like Ruiz was way quicker than him. Yeah, Ruiz is just way quicker than him, and he's way heavier as well.
What's he? 18 stone? 20
Ruiz
stone?
Is like 20 stone now.
20 stone,
bruv. If a 20 stone brother bangs you, it's done. It's done.
20 stone.
That's 300 kilos, bro.
Big Show.
WWE, I swear they used to gas it though. Didn't they say Big Show was £500?
Big Show was £500, 7 foot something, blood. Bruv.
You know what's mad? Every man was 7 foot, but when they're in the ring, they're different heights.
Nah.
Because they used to say the Undertaker was 7 foot.
Bruv, he is 7 foot though. I believe that though.
But Kane is supposed to be 7 foot as well. Kane was a lot taller than Undertaker.
No.
You know what? If you're listening to this, go on Google. Let me even draw for the Google. I'm going to type in Kane and Undertaker.
Undertaker, Kane, Big Show. Who else was there? That's it. Those are all the 7 foot man. And they were all the same height. But Big Show was £500.
That's BS, fam. It's like Mark Henry. Look at this. These brothers are the same height.
Yeah, they're not 7 foot on the dot.
He's 2 inches taller than him.
Yeah, it doesn't say that they're 7 foot on the dot. He might be 7 foot too.
Weighing in, £500.
Introducing
the world's strongest man. Who said that? Who did he win a real competition?
I lie.
Who told you he's the world's strongest man?
Yeah, I used to watch World's Strongest Man on like I don't know challenge or something.
These big
channel
fat
challenge, and I
brothers
never seen
rocks.
Mark Henry.
They used to lift them heavy stones, fam.
Bro. Honestly,
yeah, they're capping for the net, fam.
What's it? Wait, we're gonna talk about the most, because you saw something about the most influential.
Yes, oh mad. So I saw on, I don't know who conducted it, but I think it was on Complex that I saw it, and they were like how Young Thug is the most influential rapper in the last 10 years, which I thought was mad interesting.
Since 2009.
2009?
So he's the most influential rapper this decade.
This decade, yeah. Or let's just say between 2010 and 2020, he's the most influential rapper in the game. What do you think about that?
What do I think? I think Thugger has definitely impacted the game, though.
Thug has had a big impact on the game, but
listen, I would say majority of rappers.
Yeah.
I don't even say majority. A lot of rappers that are popping right now are mumble rappers.
Yeah. They are.
I don't know. Can I put Gunna in the mumble rap?
Gunna is he's a mumble rapper. Yeah, he's a mumble rapper.
Young Thug, Gunna, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
I'll put Future in there. Sometimes he makes sense, sometimes. But the thing is, I don't know if I don't know if Young Thug came before Future.
See, that's
because I know Young Thug has been in the game.
See, I would say that clout, but the thing is, I'm not in the best place to say, because I'm not really like a massive Young Thug fan.
Yeah.
How I'm a Future fan.
Oh, bro, Young Thug. Fam.
So I would say that is Future who's done that.
Young Thug.
Because I would say in the last 10 years, Future is definitely one of the most influential rappers. Because
Future? Why?
The reason I think it's Future is because that whole sound, that whole like subgenre of rap is Future's thing. Like that came from Future. So right, if you look at what producers are popping now, your Tay Keith and your Metro Boomin, if Young Metro, that's his whole thing. Like even his sound stamp is Future.
Yeah,
and
true.
your Gunners and your Little Babies, and they're all molded. They're influenced by Future. That's Future sound.
Influential in that sense, then yeah.
Every rapper is rapping on a beat that sounds like the beat is made for Future.
I want to say we have to throw Travis Scott in the mix.
See,
simply because
it's not for the
it's
decade,
not the whole decade, but
definitely
simply because his influence. So Young Thug, Future, they've influenced other rappers, but
yeah.
Travis Scott, as well as just having like objectively sick music,
yeah, his music's hard.
His music is hard,
but it's very unique. Though.
That's a Travis Scott sound. It's a
Travis Scott sound.
It's very much auto-tune, but like the beat selection, you can't really fault Travis Scott's beat selection. Like the tune of Drizzy, that beat, I don't know what it is about the beat, but there's definitely cocaine in it.
Sicko Mode.
Because I've banged, and I know everyone has banged that song.
The Sicko Mode's actually got 2 hard beats.
Yeah,
it's got 2 hard beats because it's basically 2 songs, isn't it?
100%. But what I want to say is his influence has been more on culture, though.
Yeah, it's
because
true.
His whole approach to concerts and the energy he brings on stage, and he is one of the pioneers of the in rap, the mosh pit thing.
Yeah, because I think you hit the nail on the head, because he hasn't, in the way the music sounds, he hasn't. Nobody's tried to replicate what he's done.
Bitten his style.
Nobody's bitten his style, but he's definitely changed the rap culture.
Like even like, I don't think
look at his fan base.
I don't even think rappers were supposed to have that kind of energy on stage. Rappers are very much like, you've got to play it, you got to play it cool.
Yeah, you're cool.
Your bars are all about gyal and all that stuff. But then when he comes on stage, this brother is, people are passing out, getting knocked out, bloody noses, black eyes, all this stuff. Because he just got, that's just the energy he brings.
In that moment, they're living in a moment.
This guy, it's not even called mosh pit, it's called raging. Like, he's on this thing. Crazy. And then aside from that, the impact that he's had on just fashion, like his drops are one of the most hyped.
Yeah, pop culture. Look at his family setup, his girl, and
but his impact on like fashion as well. Like the most hyped collaboration.
It's so true.
Him and Nike have done a madness this year.
And whenever anything drops, I personally don't like his drops either, but the net goes crazy.
I wouldn't necessarily like I don't even think the colours
he
uses aren't that
like
nice.
The browns and
There's
stuff.
browns and like off whites.
But that's his style. He's even got the brown Lambo. Like it's his.
Yeah,
style,
do you know what I mean? But like, people are like paying racks for it, £1,000.
Yeah.
For the Travis Scott X Nike collab.
Yeah. His match
there's been an impact. I don't know. Yeezy. In the same way, like Kanye West has had the similar impact, but I feel like Travis Scott has just really like, he does fashion.
Do you know what?
Changed the concert. Like Tory Lanez, I wouldn't say Tory Lanez has got it from, because a lot of it is about personality, but like I don't know, man. Travis Scott's thing is just crazy, fam.
Yeah,
like,
Travis is mad. Is a mad influential person, but I also feel like I'm just thinking about. Initially, I was just thinking about the way the music sounds as influence, but like you just mentioned Kanye, who when you deep it is one of the most, he hasn't really even dropped any music, but is still one of the most influential guys.
Well, this guy what do you mean he drops albums?
But man. I mean, over the last 10 years he's dropped like a couple small projects.
No, fam, we're talking 2000. Okay, maybe early noughties.
Because
he
his
dropped
main
a lot.
projects were like
early
before
noughties.
2010, surely,
Do you know
right?
what? I think you're just not showing respect to the stuff he's dropped recently, because in the last 10 years, I would
he
say
did that
he's dropped...
crazy thing, Black Skinhead or whatever.
He did is that Black Skinhead, yeah?
Which was there was one that was whack.
Black Skinhead, is that the one with the CD as the
Bear
front cover?
Screaming, yeah.
So he's got that one, he's got The Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo,
He's
and
got
then
the
Ye.
one, he's got...
and he's just dropped Jesus is King as well.
Jesus is King. He's dropped, was that, you say Ye was one. He dropped the joint one with Kid Cudi.
So is that 5?
That's 5 and that's
in
5
10
in a
years?
decade. Every 2 years, bro.
But Ye and I think it's Kid See Ghost is the one with Kid Cudi.
Yeah,
it's like there's like 6 tracks on both.
Dead.
And it was whack.
Dead. The thing is, I think with rappers, we're just so used to them dropping. I remember there was a time where Gucci Mane was dropping a mixtape or album every 2 months.
Apparently he's got like 50 bodies of work or something.
Fam, Future was dropping
50 mixtapes.
Do you remember when Future was dropping a tape every week, fam? It was like Evo.
Is it
Dirty
the self-titled one?
What's
Future, Hendrix.
What's the other one, bruv? Dirty
Sprite?
Is it Dirty Sprite 3 or something?
There's 3 Dirty Sprites, yeah.
Dirty Sprite 3 was hard.
That's got some serious classics on it.
That's
actually That's got some serious classics.
But we've got to mention Drake as well.
The GOAT. Do you know what? If I'm being honest, it's Drake.
The most influential.
It's definitely Drake. Because like obviously Drake is hated too. Like as much as he's loved, he's hated. So no one's gonna say Drake was the most influential artist of the last 10 years or rapper. But I think slyly.
I would say, what he's influenced is the whole singing and rapping. And I know he doesn't do that as much now, but before, this guy was a 30 singer and a 30 rapper.
Yeah.
But before, it was like either one or the other. There was definitely a divide between singers and rappers. But now, all rappers have melodies. They've got to have it in their arsenal.
And Drake basically introduced those melodies.
You've got to be like the game has changed so much. As a rapper, you've got to have melodies. Yeah, you've got to be a hook guy, but you also have to have your own bars, and you've got to have your own verses. Do you know what I'm saying?
You have to. It's
know what I'm saying?
It's just like such a. You almost expect it. Yeah. Like, have you heard Lil TJ? So there's a guy called Lil TJ, who's like a Chicago rapper. I think he's from Chicago, but he's very melodic.
Okay.
And although his music is so different to Drake, I don't know, you just feel like that style's come from that. Or like A Boogie, for example, who's
100%.
He's always rapping in melodies.
100%.
And I don't know, I feel like
even like a bit of Roddy as well.
Yeah, Roddy.
But Roddy's a hard rapper.
He's a cold rapper.
Do you know? Even his new thing just come out now. I rate it, man.
I gave his thing one spin.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, just cover to cover.
Yeah,
and initially it sounded hard, but I need to let it marinate.
You got deep. You need to deep the one with Lil Durk, man. That thing is hard.
Yeah, that is hard. Yeah,
that thing is hard.
That's a big.
But yeah, speaking of Drake though, is it alright to text little 14-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls?
What's he been doing? Millie Bobby Brown again?
Millie Bobby Brown, yeah. So
how old is she?
She's 15. So not apparently, well I ain't seen it, but like I think Millie texted screenshot of the text.
Yeah, see. So I remember this happened before, like a year ago.
Yeah.
So she was 14.
So at the time, 14. Yeah.
What, they still talk? Like I know they're friends, but
I assume so.
That's a strange setup, man.
Fugazi, bro.
Yeah, Drizzy, man.
Little Drizzy texting Millie Bobby Brown.
Nah, I mean, when you deep it, because how old is Drake? 33, 34, something like that.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Let me hear where I'm going. Yeah, because alright, cool. We're 20. Let's say we're 26. Yeah. If somebody was following the path that you went down, I'm not saying she's a rapper, but like getting into fame and dealing with certain things, would you text them? It's like you're their mentor, innit? Like you worked in a school, right? Would you privately text one of the boys that was going through something you've been through and just be like, keep your head up or do this, or you're going to your first Grammys, watch out for this or whatever?
There's actually
drop some game on them.
There's actually rules, and I wouldn't be allowed to. there's something.
Cool. Look, I'm trying to fight his corner.
There's something called safeguarding, and I feel like there has to be safeguarding in this industry because it is not calm to be texting a little 15-year-old girl.
That's really not calm at all, actually.
Okay, say...
Because if that was my daughter...
Say you had a daughter, a little sister...
Me and Drake are having a one-on-one.
You and Drizzy her and Drizzy are exchanging texts, and he's like, oh, hey, whatever. Hey, Millie. Oh, I miss you so... He was like, I miss you. He was like, I miss you. That? Yeah, I miss you. We need to link up soon, all that stuff. Bro.
Oh, my gosh.
And apparently, it's with Billie Eilish as well, fam. See, and she's what, 17?
She's 17.
Now, the way Drizzy is, yeah.
See, the thing is, I know because it's obviously I don't know Drake, but like the way I could imagine he is like he's just dropping game on them and letting them get advising them.
Dropping game,
advising them, like teaching them the game, not dropping game, but like teaching them the game.
Yeah,
letting them know what's going on. Yeah,
but that's got to come. Listen, I don't care if okay. From your point of view, what I would say then is. I'm a 25-year-old man. I'm a footballer, and I see a little 14-year-old boy. He's trying to he's getting through the ranks, but he's hard.
Yeah.
And you know that he's gonna get all the fame. He's got all the fame, and he's the next one. And somehow you bumped into each other at some kind of mutual event, and I passing advice. I understand, but I just don't understand why you're taking this little girl's number.
Yeah, man.
That's got to be done through agents and all that stuff, yeah, or do you know what I mean? The relationship isn't as the same and isn't as authentic.
I think,
but that's something you just got to accept.
I think I'm being very biased because if it was anybody else, I fuck with Drake,
yeah,
but if it was anybody else, I'd be like, yeah, that's booky. Like, what's my man doing?
Listen, if R. Kelly was texting,
all right,
little
you
Millie
can't
Bobby,
say a known predator, fam.
Right,
let's
cool.
say if it was I don't know, if it was the game, I'll be like, what's my man doing?
But if it was anyone, fam. Yeah. So why does Drizzy get the pass, cuz?
Because he's not booky. I know
he's a corny brother, and he seems like, I'm just so nice, I'm such a good guy, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, that is...
Bro,
that's
fugazi.
Booky, man. That's dodgy.
It's fugazi.
And Billie Eilish as well, yeah?
Billie Eilish as well, 17. Bro, what are you doing? Because little Adam Johnson, man was... It started off with Texas. And all of a sudden you're in prison, fam.
Do you know what would
be...
be...
Relax.
If anything like that ever happened, and I can't listen to Drake again, I'll be upset.
Nah, he'll really... Fam, apparently, unless they're cupping for the net, everyone's got thousands of tunes stored up, so we'll be good.
No, I'm saying,
we'll be good.
Morally, I can't listen to Drake no more. If that's what he's on.
Okay, if he done what? If he got done
if
for
he
what?
was trying to do a thing...
Yeah.
With Millie Bobby Brown, who's 15, he's not. That's not my guy no more.
Okay,
that's not my guy no more.
If today they said Drizzy is going to bin for, I don't know, illicit images sent to or explicit images sent to Millie Bobby Brown, are you gonna stop listening to his music?
Yes, I am.
The fuck up.
On my mama, I am, bro.
The fuck up.
Seriously,
now you're capping for
no, because
now you are capping for
it's not like Michael Jackson.
Huh?
It's not like Michael Jackson, right?
What do you mean?
I will listen to Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Because there's no...
hard evidence.
It's not confirmed. The drip is not confirmed. But if you're sending dick pics to a little girl, you're done out here, fam. You're done out here.
Listen, you shouldn't be sending dick pics anyway. Listen... Of age or underage or of age, you shouldn't be sending dick pics.
That's not why they made WhatsApp.
That's why they made Snapchat. Really and truly, that's why it was though.
That's actually why they made Snap.
Why the hell are they making 10
and you can
snaps?
never see it again.
Deleted.
It's
from
gone
history.
forever.
Only the developers of Snapchat can see it.
Oh, they must have loads of.
They have
images,
a plethora, a myriad.
Wow.
Of nudes in the archives.
They must have so many celeb nudes.
But do you know what I'm saying? If he was to go bin today, I'm telling you, you're not gonna stop listening to Drake, and it's facts.
But how can I listen to him, man? Bop my head.
Have you listened to R. Kelly since you found out?
Nope.
You fucking liar.
I haven't, bro.
You liar. Shut up.
I haven't.
You're a liar.
Listen, man, that guy there, I can't listen to him, man. I can't listen to him.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
He's not gone bin yet, but okay, MJ didn't go bin, but he's
wait, R. Kelly's still free?
I think so.
So what does it take, fam? What does it take to lock this guy up?
I don't know, fam.
Do you know what? I'm actually confused because do you see the other day?
Yeah.
You see, the other day when we were talking about power
Yeah.
and how Tommy and Ghost just can't go to jail,
Yeah.
maybe it's really like that. If R. Kelly's still out, you know, there's a whole documentary, four-part drama
Of what?
of exposing R. Kelly, everything he's
So
done.
it's been documented,
It's
and
facts.
he's still not in prison.
If he's not in prison, I'm baffed.
Are you free tomorrow afternoon?
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Oh my God, he's born January the 8th.
So?
He's a Capricorn.
That says a lot.
And it shows.
And it shows.
R. Kelly, fam. No,
How old is R. Kelly?
Look at the image they're starting to use for him now. They've actually stopped respecting him.
Robert Kelly, bro.
Look at the image they use when you search him. Hold on. Let's just
Wait, Google.
Wait, R. Kelly, prison. R. Kelly has been released from.
Oh my God.
Wait, why was he in solitary confinement? This must be old. Oh, it must be old. Oh, 2019. Oh shit, he's in prison.
I thought that was confirmed, like, that's knowledge. Good, man. Throw away the key, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, R. Kelly,
They
man.
kept that one quiet.
I'm not
fam.
bumping no R. Kelly in this house.
Kelly was charged with 2 new counts of sexual misconduct. Fam, girls are just going to be coming out.
Do you know
with
what's
all
mad,
that.
yeah? Do you know what's mad?
In
How, like,
2001, fam.
I'm not trying to say, like, I don't even know how to say it, but you'd think if you've been clocked for doing something that you're denying, yeah,
Yeah.
you would at least stop doing it in the meantime.
No. New counts doesn't mean like.
Oh, so that's like
They've just
they've
come
just
out.
come.
They've just come out. Yeah, it's all come to
Okay,
light.
I thought
Yeah.
that you meant like he's done it again.
No,
like completely new.
Nah.
Say no more.
Nah.
Okay, so he's a reformed man then.
Yeah, look, listen. If he came out and said, "Look, I wouldn't do it again," then
If he said he's rehabilitated,
you know, have you seen those memes where it's just like, I'm gonna tell my son that this was MJ. I wanna
Oh,
tell
yeah,
my son.
yeah.
The funniest one is like, I'm gonna tell my son that this was R. Kelly.
Can't
'cause
take
can't
no
take
risks.
any risks.
bro, R. Kelly is a messy guy.
Your name is, you're blacklisted.
It's actually mad. That's his whole legacy. Like that's what you're known for.
All your hard work gone like that.
Have you seen the interview where he's
Thanos.
like? Have you seen the interview where he's like, "You're ruining my life. You're ruining my life." Have you seen that? And he's crying.
Yeah, and he's crying.
Bro, you ruined your own life, you know.
Fam.
Who did this to you?
When he was touching,
Are you the
when
victim?
he was pissing on little girls,
Bro,
bro.
you was doing wee wee. Fam,
Bruv, man is urinating.
that is revolting.
I really hope he was hydrated, fam.
If it was yellow, I'm vexed. R. Kelly, man, enjoy jail, fam.
Deserved.
Deserved.
Oh.
I don't want to hear no free R. Kelly.
None.
None at all.
But we will keep the tunes, fam, because he has a little,
Like bump and grind.
yeah.
You can run bump and grind.
That's clearly about girls.
No, he's talking about big women in
No,
that.
he's not,
You heard the
fam.
way he said, "I don't see."
Yeah, he's saying
He's talking about
okay.
25 and above.
Think about it. Think about the words he said. Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Okay, so the girl. This is what's happened. He's walking into the. He's walking past. You know, he's at a little
I
motive.
don't wanna hurt nobody.
No, listen. He's in a little barbecue, and there's kiddies and there's adults and whatever, and then he's going and he's seen a little John. He's seen a little John. She's like got little John, and the John's walked past, and he's like, the music's flowing. He's like,
But she's of age.
And no. She's not of age, and he grabs her hand. He's like, like, what's your name, little mama? And she's like, Shantae. And then he's like, how old are you? And she's like, 14. She's like,
Wait,
that's all right.
is this a what are you talking about? The
No,
video?
I'm just making up a
Oh,
story.
I was
I'm
going to say,
making
you're
up a
getting
story.
creative with it, fam. You're getting creative. Man said Shantae.
And then he's like, oh, you're 14, mad, but do you know what? I don't see, there's nothing really wrong with like a
Age
little,
ain't nothing but a number.
no, yeah, age ain't nothing but a number. And he's like, I don't see nothing wrong with like a little bump, it's a little bump and grind.
No,
There's
you're
nothing wrong with
taking
that.
it deep, fam.
Bro,
That's not
why
what he's
the-
talking
Why
about.
the hell would you say there's nothing
The
wrong
song
with
is
a little
like,
bump and grind?
it's just a little whine, like, I don't see a little bump and
Why?
grind.
Why? So he doesn't see anything wrong with it. Why would anyone see something wrong with it? Because she's not of age, fam.
Nah, I don't think that's what it's about.
It
I don't think that's what it's about. I don't
He
think
was
that's
about
what it's
to
about.
catch the wine.
I don't think that's what
He
it's
was about
about.
to catch the wine. She told him the age, and he's like, do you know what?
I don't think
There's
that's what it's
nothing
about.
really wrong with a little bump and grind. Just a little one. That's what he's saying.
No,
fam.
the song is about women not wanting to be viewed as promiscuous because, you know, and he's saying there's nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, you know, to a 33-year-old woman.
Nah.
That one, but the rest of them cancelled.
You can't listen to any songs about women because you actually can't confirm.
It's
who
true.
he was
We
talking
can't confirm how old they
But
were.
if he's saying remix ignition, then I hear you, fam. I hear you.
Listen, all those old school R&B
I hear
tunes,
you,
bro.
fam.
The real love making ones.